I've seen a lot of bad action films in my day, but I don't think any of them can possibly compare to Jake Speed. Now, what's so bad about a film called Jake Speed? Well, where do I begin? How about I start from the beginning when these two thugs are trying to kidnap this woman? Now, let me ask you this. If a woman is fleeing for her life from some thugs who are trying to kidnap her, is this the kind of music that you'd like to hear during that scene? It's the most inappropriate music you could possibly use for that scene. Another example of how music from the 80s doesn't work in any scenario. So anyway, the sister of the girl who's been kidnapped gets a message from Jake Speed, this fictional character from an action novel. Now, she trusts Jake Speed way too much in a short amount of time. Apparently, through Jake Speed's little friend called Des, he knows that her sister is in Africa. Don't ask why, but they just know. Now, she runs off to Africa with Jake Speed pretty quick. She doesn't do any research on the guy. She doesn't run a background check, or, hey, here's an idea, how about we actually try to check out who the author is of the books? But no, she just trusts him right away and runs off to Africa.
Can you handle an adventure?
I've never had one before.
And they get to Africa right in the middle of a war. They don't explain anything about it, just that people are shooting at each other. But it should be pretty easy for Jake Speed, seeing how he's an action hero, and he has this magical shotgun which apparently can destroy anything. I have to say though that Jake Speed is probably the worst action hero ever. He's extremely crude, and I don't mean in a Harrison Ford type of way.
There are thousands of snakes around here.
There's gotta be if you look hard enough.
Now, of course, if Jake Speed is this bad, then the villain has to be twice as evil, right? And he is. He's this English guy in a tux who apparently shoots anyone when the whim strikes him.
Oh! I do anything I want. I lie. I cheat. I steal. I kill. Sid. You're not gonna get rich.
I gotta say though that this film is rated PG and it's pretty damn violent. I mean, the main villain has this little trap where he sends you flying down the stairs into a lion pit, but before you go smack dab into the middle of a lion pit, he chops your body up so it's easier for the lions to eat.
Chow time!
And the scene where Jake Speed tries to untie himself and a girl from these ropes has softcore porn written all over it.
Be careful. Yeah. Yeah, that's more like it.
How did you arrange this?
But I found some of the worst lines in the film coming directly from Jake Speed's mouth.
Don't worry. When you're right, nothing can happen to you. Because I want it. And if you want something bad enough, you'll get it.
Now, according to Jake Speed's theory that if you're right, nothing can happen to you, I should be able to stick my hand in this toaster and nothing will happen to it, because I believe that I'm right. Okay, so apparently that theory didn't work, but let's test out his other theory that if you want something hard enough, you can get it. Crackers!
I have a venereal disease.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Dose? Clap? Drip? Sniff? Bobo dandruff? Crotch crickets?
All of it.
Goody, goody. We got a lot in common, baby.